Production.
Yo, what's poppin'? We're gonna look at Iris Energy Limited. This is one of the miners in the crypto space, and I absolutely love this setup here on Iren. If you're watching this right now, things are about to get juicy in the next few months. So let's get into this and let's explain why, okay? From a technical perspective. So we had this ascending triangle pattern, we had the massive breakout, but then we had a clear signal here, right? This was months ago. So if you're paying attention to my YouTube channel, back in the summer when I posted this video, that was our signal that there's going to be an intermediate top, right? So this was our signal, the tweezer tops. Now, what happens here is we have this consolidation for several weeks now, right? But what I like about this consolidation is it's bringing us right back into this area here. Now, let me highlight this zone, okay? It's bringing us right back into this zone. Now, this is evident that this area here has had a lot of confluence, right? There's been a lot of price action, sideways trading in this zone. And we have such a structured pullback into this range, okay? Like if you really look at this, it's very smooth. There's some obviously strong pullbacks here, but as you can see, it leads us right into that area. This is a demand zone now, right? So this was previously a supply area, right? Where we had to eat up all the amount of shares in this area until it flipped. And it flipped once we had this large breakout. Now we've come back into the zone to retest to ensure that it is our now demand zone, right? So this is an area where we should be buying from a technical perspective. I'm going to erase this zone out of the way, and what we're going to do is zoom into the 2-day time frame, and as you can see, we have this very clear, it's almost like a falling wedge. It's very narrow, but it is a falling wedge that's going on right now, where it's something that looks like this. Now, this is a clean pattern, right? Very clean. We have this large move, right? If we're watching from January 2023 up until here, 627%, 29%, right? We have a large move to the upside, and then we have a very large correction to the downside, 62%. But if we're looking at this from, again, a weekly perspective, we're still holding up this zone. So what we're looking for here now is the breakout, and that's going to eventually come. What we're going to be looking for now is Bitcoin ETF approval, which is coming soon. The Bitcoin halving is coming soon. A bunch of good news in this space has been coming about in terms of more regulation, which means it's safer for retail investors to invest in Bitcoin, invest in the crypto space. And it's very exciting in general. What we're going to be looking for is, again, we're going to come right back up into this zone. So as you could see, this area, I'm going to mark it out with, again, a nice box. This is the zone that's going to be our new supply zone. If you're with me and you understand, this is important to note. This is going to be our new supply zone. What's going to happen likely is that we're going to get this move to the upside. We push, we slowly make our way back up here, but we're going to have to battle this zone, okay? We're going to have to weaken this area. We got rejected once, twice, 3 major rejections. It's going to take time, and what we want to see is us build up a pattern around this area to weaken this area, to weaken that zone, so that we could for sure get the pump to the upside towards this higher range, right? So now when we look at further technical tools that could help us gain conviction, when we're looking at this volume profile, majority of shareholders hold the price at 390, right? This is telling us that above here, look, it's very thin up here. Once all the supply is eaten in this zone, it's giving us a great opportunity to run in this name, especially with all the bullish catalysts coming up, okay? So Iris Energy, this name you cannot sleep on. I'm out. Peace.